Hey everyone, welcome back to the Next Level Insight channel. Today's video is all about something we all dream of, financial independence. Whether you just graduated or you're starting out in your career, getting control over your finances is key to unlocking your future. And guess what? It's totally achievable if you start early. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share 10 actionable pieces of advice to help you reach financial independence. These tips will not only change how you view money, but also set you on the path to building a secure and thriving future. So, if you're ready to set yourself up for a life of freedom and stability, let's dive right in. First things first, start budgeting early. It's easy to ignore your spending habits when you're fresh out of college, but keeping track of your income and expenses is the foundation of financial independence. Because understanding where your money goes every month is the first step in making it work for you. I know, this might sound tedious, and who wants to record everything you spend every day? But believe me, do it for 1 to 2 months, and you might realize that coffee which costs you $100 every month, or a subscription renewal that you even forgotten for years. Here is a few practical tips to help. Start by tracking everything. Use apps like Mint or Google Sheets to record all your income and expenses. You'd be surprised at how much small, unnecessary purchases can add up. The 50/30/20 rule is a great starting point. This means allocating 50% of your income to needs, like rent, food, utilities, 30% to wants, entertainment, eating out, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. Regularly review your budget. Did you overspend this month? Improve it, and try to save on small luxuries, which can be redirected to your savings or investments. Next, build an emergency fund. I cannot emphasize this enough. Life can be unpredictable, and you don't want to be caught off guard by unexpected expenses. An emergency fund acts as your financial safety net. But a recent survey shows that 56% of Americans say they cannot afford to pay a $1,000 emergency expense from their savings. Without one, you'll be more likely to rely on credit cards or loans when life throws a curveball. I would aim to save 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in a separate savings account. This should cover rent, utilities, groceries, and any necessary bills. Start small if necessary. Put away $100 a month, then gradually increase the amount as your income grows. Consider setting up automatic transfers, so you don't even have to think about it. Keep your emergency fund in a high-yield savings account. The point is to be easily accessible, but also earning some interest. Saving regularly is key to building wealth. You don't have to be rich to start saving. Just start small and increase the amount over time. The key is to make saving a habit. Another way is to set up an automation with your employers or bank to dedicate a certain percentage of your monthly wages into another saving account, so that you will not even see the cash in your account. Start with a small, manageable percentage. Save 5% of your income, and gradually increase it as you pay off debt or grow your income. If you get a bonus or a raise, treat that extra money as found money, and put it directly into savings or investments rather than spending it. The earlier you begin, the more time your money has to grow. Saving is great, but investing allows your money to grow faster. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to compound. But don't worry, you don't need to be a financial expert to begin investing. You can just start with low-cost index funds or ETFs. They track the stock market as a whole and are a great starting point for beginners to hold, and let it grow passively for the long term. Use apps like Robinhood or Vanguard to begin investing with small amounts. Many of these platforms offer fractional shares, so you don't need thousands of dollars to get started. If you're unsure where to begin, consider using a robo-advisor like Betterment, which creates a personalized portfolio based on your risk tolerance and financial goals. Remember, the stock market goes up and down, but historically, investing long-term has been a great way to build wealth. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest wealth killers, high-interest debt, especially credit card debt. The interest you pay can quickly snowball, leaving you in a financial hole that's hard to dig out of. Getting rid of high-interest debt is one of the best things you can do for your financial future. You should focus on paying off high-interest debts first. Using the avalanche method, pay off the debt with the highest interest rate first, or the snowball method. Pay off the smallest debt first to gain momentum. Avoid carrying a credit card balance. If you must use credit, aim to pay it off in full each month. If you're struggling with debt, consider speaking to a financial advisor or using a debt repayment service like Credit Karma or Debt.com to negotiate lower interest rates. Relying on just one paycheck can limit your earning potential. To speed up your journey to financial independence, you should create multiple streams of income. Here is a few practical tips to help. Start a side hustle. Whether it's freelancing, tutoring, graphic design, or offering services like dog walking or photography, side gigs can add significant income. Look for passive income opportunities. This could include renting out a room or property on Airbnb, starting a YouTube channel, or selling digital products like ebooks or courses. Diversify your income. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Explore different ways to earn money, both actively and passively. Investing in yourself is one of the best ways to ensure long-term financial independence. And this is one of the advice I wish to know earlier. When you grow your skills, you increase your value in the job market and open the door to higher paying opportunities. For examples, taking courses to learn new skills or improve existing ones. Websites like Coursera, Udemy, and LinkedIn Learning offer affordable online courses on nearly every subject. You can also read books on personal finance, entrepreneurship, and self-improvement to broaden your knowledge. Attend workshops and networking events is a great idea. You never know where your next career opportunity might come from. So investing time in your professional development is always worth it. Building a strong credit score is essential for getting favorable loans and interest rates. You might think you don't need it, but a high credit score can save you thousands of dollars over your lifetime and is crucial for major financial milestones like buying a car or a house. How can you do it? Make sure you pay your bills on time, as payment history is the biggest factor affecting your credit score. Keep your credit utilization below 30%. That means if you have a $1,000 limit, try not to carry more than $300 in credit card debt. Check your credit score regularly through apps like Credit Karma or Experian to track your progress and correct any errors. Lifestyle inflation is a common scenario we see in this modern times. Every time you get a raise, did you start surveying a new car or getting that custom-made dress? Living below your means doesn't mean depriving yourself. It's about making smart financial decisions and avoiding lifestyle inflation as you earn more. There's a few items to keep in mind, like constantly review and cut back on unnecessary expenses, like dining out every day or subscribing to multiple streaming services you don't use. Avoid keeping up with the Joneses. Just because your friends have the latest gadgets or go on expensive vacations doesn't mean you should too. Try cooking at home more often, buying used instead of new, and looking for discounts or sales when making purchases. Lastly, set clear financial goals. It's hard to achieve financial independence without a roadmap. Specific goals be your guiding light traveling in dark and your motivation to getting out of bed every morning. You can start writing down both short-term, like building your emergency fund, and long-term goals, like retiring early. Break down your goals into actionable steps. For example, if you want to save $5,000 for a down payment, figure out how much you need to save each month to reach that target. Review and adjust your goals regularly as times go along, which I suggest quarterly or annually. There you have it. 10 practical pieces of advice to set you on the path to financial independence. It won't happen overnight, but if you start now and stay disciplined, you'll be amazed at how much progress you can make. Remember, financial freedom isn't just about having money. It's about having the freedom to live life on your own terms. So, get started today and take control of your financial future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more productivity tips. And let me know in the comments which steps you have already been doing in your daily lives. I'd love to hear from you.